Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey. As you can see, we are turning individual fingers into actual hands. Weird little hands. Anyways, so glad you're here today to work on the arms, and we'll get that done for today. Yay! So, I got through the tough stuff, the color changing, and all that, and putting the fingers together. Being that everything's in Spanish, I misunderstood something, and I had to figure it out from there. Good thing I've done hands before. It always looks so weird to me when they only have 4 fingers, because you gotta have this little piece in here. I've added a tiny bit of stuffing, but I'll add some more in a couple rows to really shape the fingers up. We have 10 rows of 8, and then we have his arms. These are his little wristbands that match his pants, and I really like that color. And because we did a color change here, pull on that a little bit, because I always end up tried a couple different types of color change, but this one always seems to work the best for me. And I've already done my first row. I always do 2 rows going backwards just so it evens out. When I don't, I can see a little bit of a zigzag. Not much, nothing that anyone else would notice, but I notice it. And go pull that up a little. And this is row 2. Go. And that goes there. Okay, make sure I mark this down because go 1. I am so forgetful. That's why. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and number 8 is going to be a little bit iffy. But that should be it. Okay? Now that I've gotten my 2 rounds going backwards, I can just go regular now. Should work out just fine. No one will know except you, me, and the lamppost. I tell you, these fingers took a little while. Like I said, I had to do it more than once to get the right count. Okay, sorry. Just interrupted there briefly. Okay, we're gonna get this brown out of here. It's distracting me. And I'll bring my other fingers there. And look at those in the background. Because of course, I have to do this twice. And here we go. Even with my ring, I find I still have to pull on this a little bit extra because I love to have a good tension on my stitches. There we are, back at the beginning. You can't even tell that was a color changing area. Push that back the way it's supposed to be. Brush it out a little. Oh, just 1 second here. Wow. A little sneeze snuck up on me there. It was actually raining outside right now. It's amazing. I can hear it hitting my window every so often, and I love the sound of rain. The smell of it, the sound of it, the look of it. Rain is the good stuff. Goodness. I think we're going to add a little bit of stuffing. Oh, get that done. That was 3. So I was a little bit worried that I'm using the wrong gray because he should be a bit darker. But you know what? I think I like this gray because the other gray I have is quite light. I don't think he needs to be dark. Because I think the next level up is pretty dark. And I kind of like this idea, just looking at the cartoon. He's a little more like this, I think. Okay, let us take a small break. Oops. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's for that 4. And we are going to add us a small amount before we get too much further. Okay, I'm gonna pull that out. So we're off camera there. I know I should use something flat, but I don't have any flat things nearby, and I'm being kind of lazy. Don't feel like going to find something. I just would like to gently push that in, and that usually works pretty good for something thin like this. Quite often it's just a pencil I grab. Or a pen. But those are pretty far away right now, so this will do. I don't really like using crochet hooks as much, especially with the ends on these ones. There we go. And when I get to the next couple of rows, that'll come up this way a little bit, and we will have a looser row. Alright, now we're going to take that, and we're going to just continue on our happy little hand here. I just love it when body parts of these embroidery start getting done. That's 2, and that is a stitch marker. I'm super excited how this is working out. I have the first bit written down for the hands and the arms, so I can figure out if there's anything that might have been missed or misunderstood in the translation, so I can just kind of tweak it from there. Like, I thought I should do, for some reason I thought there was 2 rows between this one and this one, but I like it better with 1, so if there was 2 rows, now it looks like it does connect right here, so it's in 1 row. So I took that row out that I think was supposed to be there. I just didn't think it worked very well for the hand, because then the thumb would have been way up here, or sort of way up here, and I don't know, I just didn't think it worked. And like I said, I think that was a translation issue and not her pattern in particular. Okay, so I wrote that one down, and we're just going to keep going here. Nice little rounds. I don't think this guy's going to take me very, very long. It's pretty straightforward for the most part, but like I said, it's going to be little minor things like that that I need to watch out for. Because amigurumi can be quite tricky sometimes. A little on the trickier side of things, to some extent. Like it's only one stitch variation. It's not like a whole bunch of fancy stitches, but you need it to be tight. You need your color change. Well, you don't have to. I mean, I've seen some for sale with their color changes being quite sloppy. As I'm looking at that, I'm not being totally crazy about it, but it's not bad. Right? It is not bad at all. I don't know. I think the hand goes like that anyways. Maybe I should just go like this. But either way, that's not the worst color change I've ever seen, and it will even out a little bit with a little bit of play, which I always do before I give the gift. I always try to roll it around and get the stitches in a more comfortable place. We are coming back around for round 7. And we're going to pop that up here. And mark that off. And I'm going to pull some of that stuffing down there because it is way too thick. I mashed it down too much. That does happen sometimes. So you just kind of roll with it. Okay. Yeah, that's probably why it looks so misshapen there. In the wrist area was I had way too much stuffing right in that section. I definitely can feel that. Use my hook to pull it a little. And then just a little bit more. And we're just going to push that back inside because that's going to bother me. Alright. Just a couple more rows and this arm is done. Hi. Alright, I'm playing with the toys now. He's not a very nice or smart fella, so I am considering trying to do his partner, but I may have to just make up my own pattern using bits and pieces of others and doing quite a bit of changes, so I will have to get back to you on that if I'm going to or not. I'd like to attempt it. I'd also like to do a shredder. I think I know how I could do a shredder. But I think that would be pretty cool if I could. I'm now on 8. 2, 2, 2. I'll go to 9. Yeah, I think maybe I'll look into that, see what I could do. I'm already thinking about how I could lay out the outfit on Shredder. The other one would be a little tougher. I need to find a good... Oh no, I do have a couple of big pigs just to get the head right. I've already made a Peppa Pig before, so I have a pretty good idea how to do the snout and whatnot, so... Yeah, be on the lookout. I might have some interesting amigurumi I'm going to attempt. I might chicken out though. Maybe it'll be more of a Christmas thing. I don't know. Seems like a lot of planning that I'm not sure if I can actually handle. But I do like a challenge. Huh. And this is just my last row. And there we go. And done. So, this went from 3 fingers to a total full arm. Looking good. Going to give it a little stuffing. First, I'm going to leave an end for sewing. I have a fairly good one. I like to slip stitch and just pull it through. Okay, that's a little bit of a loose one there. Let's go like that. And we're just going to pull through. There you go. Roll that stuffing around a little more. I just feel like it's just slightly overstuffed. I don't want it. I want it okay, but not bulging. Bulging might not work out. So we are just going to add a tiny bit more. When I say tiny, I mean tiny. Tap that in. Nice and easy. I might not need any more than that. Now I'm going to have to hide this on my bags because I think someone will know who this belongs to pretty easily. Anyways, here we got it. From this to this. Thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box, and I hope to see you again very soon. Bye.